Hey guys, it's Lats, and today I want to talk about a topic that's been on my mind for a majority of this year, and that's how I'm trying to navigate my relationship with social media. Now, social media has been a part of my life since I was about 10 years old. I downloaded Instagram when I was in the fifth grade on my iPod Touch, and ever since then, I've been on Instagram, I've been on Snapchat, I've been on, TikTok, you name it, I've probably been on it. Um, Obviously YouTube I was on even before then, but I didn't really have an account, so I don't think that matters. But anyway, I remember when I first downloaded Instagram, I would post literally anything. I would post a picture of my shoes. I would post a picture of me with a funny face. I would post a meme I found on the internet. Literally anything you could name, I would post it. And I've kind of missed those days of social media because how I feel about it now is I feel like there's such a pressure to post on social media. You know, you are always kind of thinking like, oh my God, we got to take this picture. Oh, we got to take this way. Oh, I don't look good in this picture. Like, I feel like there's just a set standard now for Instagram where, if you're not posting certain pictures a certain way, and there's always changing all these aesthetics, all these photo dumps, where it's like now there's kind of like I feel like it's an event every time you post, which for some it could be fun, and I see the appeal in that way. But for me, it was kind of causing a lot of unnecessary stress and just making me feel bad about myself because, I mean, I wouldn't post super frequently on Instagram, but that's where I thought it was bad because, oh, if you're not posting a lot, you're not doing a lot, was what was in my head. And that just made me feel bad, especially when I got to high school, where I feel that shift really started. I remember during high school, that's when life kind of changes a lot. People go separate ways. People start trying out, drinking and other stuff. And obviously that stuff would lead on to social media. And I feel like I would always see, oh, this person's at the party. I'm not at the party. Oh, what am I doing? Like, I felt like I was left out. I felt like a loser, if I'm being honest. But yeah, from that, I think I just started feeling bad about myself. I started, posting how I wanted people to look at me as, and that wasn't really the real me. And I know looking back at it now, it's like, yeah, obviously 99% of the things you see on social media aren't real. But, when you're in that mindset, it's very easy to see it as reality. And, oh, this person's going out every weekend. Oh, they're so cool. They must, it's like, who cares? I never even spoke to this person. I'm caring so much about their life. I remember, having this pressure to just have a certain image. Oh, high school, you want girls to like you. You want people to like you. You want, you want to fit in. So whenever I had the opportunity, go to one of these parties or go to a big event that, people would post about on social media, I made sure I was getting my photos, my videos, and it would be posted on my Instagram the next day. And again, there isn't necessarily anything wrong with wanting to post on social media. I think it's just you got to think of the mindset that you have behind it. And for me, it was very much, oh, I want to show people what I'm doing is cool. Oh, I want to show people that I'm doing stuff, essentially. But the stuff that I was doing, I didn't really care about. I was just posting it because I wanted other people to know this idea of me. And I think social media really started changing in terms of how I consumed it when TikTok came out. So I was on TikTok pretty early on. I joined TikTok in like 2018, and I was immediately kind of hooked on it. I would be on it every day for hours and hours. Like the majority of my screen time was TikTok, and my screen time like earlier this year, last year, was like around 8 hours a day. And then that was during the week when I had college classes. And on the weekends, it would go up to 12. Not every week, but, usually it was around the 7 to 8 hour range. And that was just me consuming content. And I think TikTok has its benefits. I think I've learned some stuff from TikTok. I think there's some cool creators on there. But I think the majority of the content that I see on TikTok, I do not care for. It's just something to cure my brain of boredom. And I think that's what most people use social media for. Because you always see it. You're out, there's some moment of silence. What do 99% of people do nowadays? Take out their phone and go on Instagram, go on TikTok. And I don't know how to feel about it, because I get it. I deal with social anxiety, so it's easy to just take out the phone and scroll. But I think I won't get better unless I get rid of it. So earlier this year, I started realizing this, and I was trying to figure out a way how I'm going to use social media right. One day I had a lot of anxiety as a result of social media, and I decided to just delete all my accounts. I didn't permanently delete them. I deactivated my Instagram and my TikTok. So I didn't have those. I took them off my phone, and I did that for a month, and that was in February. It went well. I didn't have, my screen time wasn't nearly as up, but I was using YouTube a lot. I did have YouTube on my phone, and instead of using those apps, I would go to YouTube. I wasn't really going on YouTube Shorts, but I was watching a lot of videos, which I don't think is much better in my opinion. But at least I wasn't, mindlessly scrolling on the other social media platforms. After that month, I decided to come back on social media to see if, maybe my relationship would be better. I instantly fell back into mindlessly scrolling. So I decided to actually download this app called ScreenZen. It actually limits your screen time to a certain amount of uses per day. You could set it to whatever you want, but I set it to I could open it 15 times a day, and each time I open it, it's only for 2 minutes. And it gives you a little pause before you open the app and wants you to confirm it, just so it's what you're opening the app for. Because so many times I would just open an app and I'm like, I don't even know why I'm on this app. So it kind of confirms that, okay, you want to open this app, there has to be a purpose. I had that for a while and it was really good. But then I just decided to delete the apps off my phone together, and now I've been having them on my computer. So I go on Instagram and TikTok on my computer, and it's been all right. I think I might go back to the ScreenZen app just because I catch myself going on, I'm on my computer a lot, and I'm going on Instagram and TikTok a lot from that as well. So going forward, I think I'm going to use the ScreenZen app and maybe block Instagram and TikTok off my web browser, just so I'm a little more limited. And people might be asking why I'm doing this. And again, it's mainly for the amount of time I spend on my phone. I was spending 8 to 12 hours every single day on my phone, and I'm not doing anything productive. And I'm just trying to find out what else I like in life, because if I'm being honest, I don't really have much hobbies. And I think, starting this YouTube channel is one of those where I'm hoping could make me do better. Feel better about myself. And I just think social media is something that is difficult to navigate, and I think people need to think about why they use it, how they use it, and what they want to get from it. But yeah, that's been my take on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know what else you guys want me to talk about. And I know this was my first video. It seems a little rough, but I promise I'll be getting better. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.